And welcome to the 4205 cast. The Kings are coming at you live, but you'll hear us on tape delay. Today I have with me
Theo.
and
Chris.
I'm Andre. That went like old times.
Yeah, except
Except you guys let me say my name.
Also, I was muted in the
That's true.
recording software, so y'all didn't hear me anyway.
Great.
So it was
That works out.
almost perfect.
We'll take it.
Yeah, okay. I'm Joe, for those who didn't hear me
Cool.
the first time. And this guy up here above me is...
Who's above you?
Oh, for God's sakes, Andre, come on!
I said my name already. I
Uh,
said it. I got in front of it, and we didn't get interrupted. It was great.
whatever.
That's perfect. Got it on one.
This is our
Yeah,
new, this is our, this
first take.
failed introductions is our new bit. It's whatever.
It's better than not having a bit.
Yeah, Deb, always bits are always good.
They are.
Unless it's bad.
Yeah, their bad bits are not good.
There's no bad bits. Okay,
There's no- yeah, there's bad bits.
There were bad bits,
Yeah.
according to other people, anyway.
Really?
I'm not going to bring it up.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Guess they're all mine.
That was a good bit. I like that.
Okay.
That wasn't a bit.
Oh.
Of course it was a bit. It's always a bit.
All right. Well,
It's Joe. It's always a bit.
There's no. I got no bit today. The bit's over. It's done.
before we derail and get into stuff, I want to say something. So, after 4 years ish, 4+ years,
180 plus episodes.
a long time. After a very long time,
We'll be 5 in January, I think.
Mhm.
we finally decided to make an official Discord.
Yes, we
Mhm.
have an official Discord server. That was the thing that was coming.
Yes.
The link for it is going to be plastered everywhere.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So on our Twitter, on our Facebook, whatever else we use, Instagram. Yeah, that's it.
Instagram. Yes.
Yes. So you'll have that, and you'll be able to join in. And we're still setting up a couple of things, but by the time this gets out, hopefully all of that is finished. But there's a possibility that it might be like 1 or 2 things that are still being tweaked.
it's a work.
We'll always be tweaking it.
a work in continuous progress.
Yeah.
As things get added, there's like other things that we're looking to expand that we're setting up the framework for in that Discord server. So you might see a little bit of that too once you
And I believe-
arrive.
And I believe we have about 10 episodes until the big 200, correct?
You are also correct about that.
Yep.
Yeah. So if you guys want to join in and, sound off a little bit, go ahead.
Yep. Sound off for 200. Make that a hashtag.
I like it.
Yeah.
That works for me.
Sound off for 200.
If only it rhymed.
4205.
Don't
I
sound
like
off. Don't sound off for the 4,200 episodes.
No, 4,000. No, 4.
Oh, sound off 4.
Yeah,
That's good. That's good.
4,
So we have to do
200,
episode 205.
0, and 5. Okay. Whatever. Sound off for 200. Okay, sure. All right. I guess you like the first one better.
Maybe the visual of it works. At
Yeah, it
least.
would look better visually. Absolutely. I was about to say. I'm glad
Yeah,
you think
yeah.
so. All right.
So obviously feel free. RIP to my Discord, which is like the unofficial 4205 Discord for a long time.
And RIP to our chat Discord
Yep.
that was never public.
Old and busted.
Oldest old and busted.
Well, that's okay.
Mhm.
We still have a secret chat in the Discord anyway.
Yeah.
We do.
Yeah, for when we need to secretly chat.
No, but we have a super secret,
secret.
chat for when we need to keep it
Yep.
off the thing.
Yeah.
We don't. It's ours.
So what's been going on, guys? We all right? Everything everything copacetic?
Yeah, I think I've settled into my new position by now.
Oh, are you in your new school?
Yes and no. I spent a week. I spent a week in the school, and now they want me to work remote full time.
Oh, so the thing you were doing before the thing you were Gotcha. Got it.
Yeah, I was.
Cool.
So
working- I was.
You
working
got transferred and you're working from home again.
Well, I got transferred, and then I started working remote from the new school, and now they want me
Mhm.
working remote. Not.
Hey, you know what? Sure.
Yeah.
Seems legit.
Yeah.
Why not?
Can it be considered remote if you're at your place of employment?
Yes. Yes.
Still?
Yes.
Can it? Okay.
I am remoting from a secondary location. I am remoting.
God damn it.
I mean, that's better than remoting in from the primary location.
So the reason, the reason they have me working remote is because they want me to provide tech support for the kid who doesn't seem to be able to log into the classrooms.
Mm-hmm.
And
He's doing it on purpose.
Yeah, well, and I show up, and they're like, "Hey, you're pretty good with this stuff," and I'm like, "Yeah, I've already fixed like 4 of your problems, so go ahead."
So I don't want to get into the whole weeds of it, but do you guys provide the tools to the students, or you just gotta, if you don't have a tablet or a computer, you're shit out of luck?
The schools were giving out Chromebooks.
Okay.
So it's like Fisher Price, My First Computer.
To go along with New York City Fisher Price Internet.
It works.
Where's the lie?
Yeah.
Provided by Spectrum or whatever the hell they're called now.
Spectrum. That's the name.
No,
Never forget.
God. No, yeah, it was Time Warner before. Now Spectrum. What's Optimum?
Altice.
Asshole.
I don't know, but they had a better commercial, whatever they are.
Yeah.
That's my favorite commercial of all time.
Oh,
The guy in
yeah.
the lobster
The
suit.
light in the
Were they
lobster
just
suit.
singing the phone number.
Yeah,
and it didn't even rhyme.
The reggaeton commercial, yeah.
The reggaeton one,
Yeah.
yeah.
What the
Ah.
fuck are you guys talking about?
Have you never seen this
this commercial.
It's amazing. Yeah.
Okay.
It is fantastic.
I heard lobster
Mi
reggaeton.
gente,
Like
Optimum Triple Play is in the house.
Oh my god, it's so bad. It's amazing.
that sounds like a cricket commercial.
Oh, it's so
Yeah.
good. It is so good. It is
It's-
so terrible and so great. I love it.
It's on
I
that
got-
tier.
Okay, I gotta look
Yeah.
that up.
It's the best commercial I've ever seen.
Okay.
Optimum Triple Play.
Yeah.
Look it up, definitely.
All right.
Why did you see that commercial since you have Time Warner, by the way? Or had Time Warner?
I don't know. I would just see it. But
Okay.
I don't understand. Like,
He has to
I'm
say.
not-
He has
I'm
to say
not-
to his
I'm not
phone so he
gonna-
can watch it.
I'm not going to pretend I know how advertising works. All I know is that it does work because I'm talking about a commercial. Like
Years
years
after
after it stopped playing
All
on
I'm
the air.
saying
For a service you don't have.
Right.
is everybody knows that cable companies operate in like zoned monopolies.
Oh yeah, they're
So-
cartel.
What type of like balls do you have to buy advertising space and then show it on your rival cable company when the people who are watching it can't get your cable?
The only thing that is equivalent to that is the betrayal of remember when the Sprint guy was it the Verizon guy went off to Sprint or the Sprint guy went off to Verizon?
Verizon guy went to Sprint.
Yeah. The Can You Hear Me Now guy.
It was like, oh, what?
Yeah, that was
That's
so. I don't know if you
that's-
guys see this. My door is like
see.
opening and
I
closing.
see, yeah.
That's actually my son. He's just like
Aw.
He's like, yo, can I get in on this?
just to open it. Yep, there he goes. He's
Oh,
just
I
boy.
love that. I love
You,
that
see,
so
you
much.
can see his hand. Just creeping. Yep, there it is.
I love it so much. It's incredible.
That's the best thing. It's like bar none, the best thing by far.
He is not going to fall asleep. Hi. you guys ever see that that blooper reel thing of this guy and he's doing like a serious remote news report and then like his kids
Yeah,
run into the
yeah,
room
yeah,
and then his wife like was like,
She's like, oh no. He got famous because of that.
yes,
It was
And,
cute.
yeah, it was great. It was great.
Pretty endearing.
Yeah. Good thing he had pants on when he ran out to
I'm not getting up. We're not going to touch that theory today.
I just
Me
want to,
either.
I just want to go on record saying that I am wearing pants.
Well, that's one of us.
I'm gonna plead the fifth on that one.
You can't
Look,
you can't be agnostic about pants, Theo.
Of course he can.
I'm atheist about pants.
He has the right to remain silent, Joe.
Hey, let's talk about some video games
Yeah, let's.
Let's talk about video games.
instead of pants, unless we're turning them into shorts. That's the only time we should be.
Or
talking.
sweats.
Sweats, maybe no, but you can't turn pants into sweats. You can only turn pants into shorts.
You can
That's
turn
what-
sweats into shorts, but that would
Yeah.
be kind of weird.
Yeah, it would be.
I wore jeans for the first
Sweatshirts.
time. I wore jeans for the first time like maybe 2 weeks ago, and I was like, this sucks. Jeez, suck. And
Yeah.
I'm like, oh shit, I'm old now.
Yep.
Yeah,
I mean,
just have nothing but khakis.
Also, that quarantine life of
Oh,
living in sweatpants and or pajama bottoms
Or
was also
nothing.
just or nothing.
Nothing.
Was yeah, you put jeans on after that, and that shit doesn't.
I like how
compare.
we said we weren't going to talk about pants, and then we immediately talked about pants.
That's how we roll.
Video
We're
games.
unpredictable.
Yes,
Theo,
yes,
go.
yes. All right. I was super busy this past week, so I didn't really get to go in depth on some of the games, but I can't touch on like just two things. Well, actually, I'm gonna touch on one thing and do like a little impressions on the other thing when the other person talk about it. But I got Star Wars Squadrons.
You did.
I did
What platform?
on PC.
Cool.
Saying,
think
I will
that's
be buying it tonight. Actually,
great. That gives us a full squad.
Yeah.
and Tim already has it,
Yeah,
so we have a squad.
so
We're good.
it's me, Theo, you, Tim, and Sean. So we're good.
Yeah, we're
Awesome.
good to go.
Fantastic.
We're good.
Cool, I don't need to get it.
Well, we'll
So,
tell you if you should.
If you guys remember when they unveiled this, we all were like, "Wow, this looks actually really interesting."
Yeah.
I
Yes.
wasn't. Just for the record.
Oh no. Oh, okay. All right. Well, all of us.
Because it doesn't involve the part of Star Wars that I appreciate.
What the best part? The space combat.
Yeah, that's
That's
actually
Star
like
Wars
my
is
most like boring part of Star Wars.
What?
Not the
The
space
trench
combat.
run?
I can't.
No.
He hates A New Hope. Don't ever
Yeah,
forget this.
I don't like.
He doesn't like A New Hope.
at all.
Let's not get into that. But New Hope isn't great. But it's not great.
I can't.
It's not great. The
No.
trench run is great. But
it's
You're
top-
all wrong. That's
All right.
fine.
No, it's in the
All right.
top.
All wrong.
It's in the top 5 Star Wars movies.
It's in the
Okay.
top 3, but okay, that's
yeah,
fine.
sure. But when the game actually came out, the word of mouth was actually really positive about it. So I'm like, you know what, $40. It's not a budget title exactly, but it's not a $60 title. So I was like, I'll just pick this up. That game is really weird.
Weird how?
In a good way or a bad way?
It feels like a PS2 game. Hold on.
I mean, there's plenty of good PS2 games.
Yeah,
So that's not a bad thing, though.
There's a lot of good Star Wars multiplayer games in the PS2.
So
There are.
Yeah.
why I say that is because the entire time I did the first like 4 missions, which is pretty much the prologue, and the entire time I'm playing this, I'm like, is this a good Star Wars game that isn't for a movie and doesn't have microtransactions bullshit from EA? Like everything about that just seems
Weird.
incredible, like just odd. Like
Yeah.
I'm playing this thing and I'm like, this seems like a labor. It seems like a labor of love from something you get from like a fan. Like a few fans make this thing and they're like, wait, this is really good. Where's the marketplace? Where's the microtransaction? Where's the
It's almost as if the currency that EA is trading with right now is goodwill.
And they fucking got me. Like I'm playing this thing and I'm hearing the Star Wars theme and the pew pews and I'm like, do I like Star Wars video games again? Like, do I like EA? What's going on right now?
Listen, you can like this game. How about that? You don't have to like Star Wars. You don't have to like EA.
Hi, Chris.
You don't have. Where'd he go?
I don't know.
Okay. Oh. Yeah. Oh.
So, wait till Chris put his headphones back in.
Yeah.
Yeah. Chris is actually, he just picked up something that I've been like, for our audio listeners, he picked up a HOTAS. Is that a HOTAS?
I don't know. Have to look.
But
Tim
he
just
picked up a flight stick and
No, it's called a Thrustmaster.
Thrustmaster. I didn't.
Joe.
You gave yourself Thrustmaster.
I didn't want to say Thrustmaster because I was like, I think that's a Thrustmaster, but let me
It's a
try
Thrustmaster.
HOTAS.
I love it.
Let me try HOTAS
Why
first.
would you call that thing that?
It's a Thrustmaster.
It's
what it is.
hilarious.
It's a Thrustmaster.
That's
What do you
almost
Not
think?
everybody is 4.
It's almost as funny as the shake weight. Okay.
Nothing's as funnier than the shake weight.
That's why I'm saying almost.
Nothing.
Much like your hashtag, the shake weight is only visibly funny.
It really is. But as I'm playing this game, I'm playing with a controller, obviously, because I don't have a flight stick. And every minute I'm playing, I'm like, I should just get a fucking flight stick.
Mouse and keyboard controls don't work very well.
I don't really like space combat with mouse and keyboard.
Okay.
Because out of controller, I'm gonna do a flight stick, and I'm just looking at these flight sticks, and I'm like, I can't go down this path because I'm gonna have to get like.
How did I beat you to this?
Well,
isn't that from Tim?
Yes, but still,
Okay, that's how you do
the
it.
fact
You
that
didn't
I
pay
have
for
one
it.
in here.
that is actually very crazy. I was like, what is happening?
Yeah, you know it's great when Tim gives Chris the Thrustmaster.
I'm sure he's gonna enjoy that when he listens to this episode. Thank you, Joe.
But yeah, the game also feels weird in the sense that I wasn't expecting it to be as simmy as it is.
That's what I was hoping it would be, though.
Oh man, I was like, I'm just gonna jump into this and it's gonna be arcadey bullshit. Like I was like, wait, I gotta divert power from the shields to the fucking.
Yeah, man, I wanna flush my coolant injectors, man. I wanna do that shit.
What?
Have you flushed your coolant
hell?
injectors, Theo?
Yes.
Have you flushed your coolant injectors?
I have not.
Damn.
I haven't gotten to that mission yet.
Shit, you need a Thrustmaster to flush your coolant injectors. I couldn't finish that one.
What I did do is I shot down a X-wing and I said, I have you now.
Nice.
So I was like, all right, this game.
Hey, what's your ship of choice?
I only chose the you only get the TIE fighter and the X-wing at the start of it. I think the next mission I'm gonna get the A-wing.
That's my baby normally.
Yeah. This is it's the punching ship of Star Wars ships. So of course that's your baby.
Of course. Gotta go fast, baby. Gotta go fast. That or TIE Interceptor.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, those are ships.
I mean,
this
those
game,
are the equivalents, right? TIE Interceptor is the equivalent to the A-Wing.
Yeah,
that's the equivalent to the A-Wing. Yeah.
I haven't jumped into the multiplayer. I kind of get my bearings with the single player, and the game is surprisingly difficult because I guess I wasn't expecting the semi aspect of it. So like I'm still trying to learn the whole combat, and I like I said, I'm grappling with the idea of getting a Thrustmaster, and I just want to see Joe smile. I just want to see Joe smile.
No,
Just grapple with it.
All right,
I have to pick my moments very carefully with this.
Gotcha. But yeah, it's really solid so far. The story is interesting, and I'm like, okay, I actually want to invest into this thing. I still can't fathom that EA released a single player Star Wars game with no microtransaction and there was no movie tie-in. It's, I just I don't know.
Fallen Order was the same thing.
Yeah,
had no tie-in.
Had no didn't it come out? But it came out around the heels of the last episode 9, right?
Yeah, but it didn't tie in with anything.
I know it didn't tie in, but it's kind of like, hey, Star Wars is a thing, right?
Well, Star Wars has always been a thing.
Mm-hmm.
Always.
It's always now a thing.
Yeah, well.
Yeah.
Fine. If you want,
I don't know, man. Mandalorian premieres later this month.
Yeah, I was about to say, tie in it with Mandalorian. How's that?
Okay, sure.
Okay.
Anyway, it's still a single player EA Star Wars game that's really solid so far.
Mm-hmm.
So that's 2 in a row for them.
Yeah.
With Star Wars at no less.
I know. Well, that's because Disney really rode their asses for Battlefront 2. Like,
did they?
Oh, yeah. Dude, did you not know about that? Like, Disney got on them big time. They were pissed off with how blatantly greedy they got with Battlefront 2.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if they were pissed off with how blatantly greedy they got as much as pissed off that
they got caught.
There was like the backlash that was affecting the sales for it.
Yeah, well, I mean, it didn't affect the sales as much as they probably thought it would, but still.
Yeah,
it was Disney was not happy with the feedback on that game at all. And they've clearly been making up for it since. So good. Hopefully there's more like that, man.
That just makes FIFA and Madden and all them other games just have more.
Yeah, exactly.
More stuff.
Mm-hmm.
More predatory
garbage
stuff in it. So.
Yeah. On top, well, I also want to mention that because I don't want to get the flight stick. If I get the flight stick, I know I'm gonna get a VR headset. I know I'm gonna get a VR headset.
Oh my god! Please
have VR.
Please do not be that nerdy.
I see.
You have somebody in your household who can walk in on you like that. Bad enough Dark Helmet over here is playing with his toys.
No, sir. We didn't see you playing with your action figures, sir.
Yeah.
Hey, hold on. It's the wrong group. Okay? It's the wrong group.
But I was pricing it out. I was like, okay, a flight stick, a VR headset, the 3070 when it comes out. I was like, I can't go down this for a Star Wars game. I can't.
Yeah, just pick what you need.
Well, you're not getting 3070 for a Star Wars game.
Yeah. I actually want to mention that this game, it runs beautifully.
Mm-hmm.
Like absolutely beautifully. I was like, okay, I like to push it to the max and then like go down from there. I was like, okay, ultra 144 frames. Let's see how this goes without a hitch.
Nice. I heard it was having some issues with monitors with high refresh rates.
Yes. So initially, when I did that, the VSync was really weird and there was a lot of screen tearing. So I was like, okay, that's odd. So exit out the game and there was a 300 megabyte patch. So
they fixed it already. Wow.
Yeah, I tried it and everything was fine. So I don't know if that patch exclusively fixed it, but everything was fine. So
cool. All right.
144 frames, everything's fine. I put on because I have a 3 monitor setup, so I put on all 3 monitors and I was like, fuck.
Wow. So what do you? Sounds like you can live without that VR headset, man.
Yeah, but I wanna be able to shoot somebody in front of me and look at the side of me.
I have heard the VR experience of this game is incredible.
Yeah,
really strong.
If you move in close enough to your 84 monitors, you can have that experience.
I just said 3. What kind of math are you doing?
So that means you can look to the side. You're good.
I just figure you have
just a spear around me, just like okay, cool.
Exactly. All right. Does this have John Williams music in it?
Yeah.
Of course.
What?
Perfect.
What do you? They gonna have the Star Wars without John Williams music?
I mean, I had to be sure. I had to be sure you'd be going to space fights with the John Williams music.
Is there any piece of Star Wars without John Williams music?
Well, we'll have
other than the books.
The books have them too.
Okay, they have them when I'm reading them.
I think John Williams is retiring from Star Wars. From what
he is. Yeah, after Episode 9, it's his last one.
Yeah.
Well, they have decades of sample stuff they can use. So
put Duel of the Fates in all of them.
Duel of the Fates was in like 2 of them. Jeez.
Mm-hmm.
That's why they need to be in more.
Yeah.
I really thought it'd be whatever. Nothing could save 9.
No.
There was no saving that movie.
No, there really wasn't.
Yeah. So yeah, that's Star Wars. I'm also playing Genshin Impact, but I will pass that on to the other person that's playing that. And if you weren't going to talk about it, you have to talk about it now. All right, that's me.
Go ahead, Chris.
Okay, so I'm not playing Genshin. So I like Theo. I had a lot of schoolwork this week, bunch of papers due and whatnot, and as my reward, I'm going to buy Squadrons tonight. And I actually, so I started playing Tekken 7 on the PC a little bit, just getting a feel for it.
I mean,
yeah, it's Tekken.
You notice slight differences when
yes, and also I'm playing on my fight pad, which I normally, because on Tekken is the one controller I actually play with the default play. Something about it's always felt right. I can't really explain why. But
you're a default Street Fighter controller guy too. I
am. That is true.
So it's not the only one. You just play default controllers because
I'm a basic bitch. It's what it be, man. Look, hey, you're not wrong. It's what it is. No, but because I'm playing with my fight pad on the PC, I'm just a little bit of adjusting to it. But so Tim had not seen the story mode, right? And
what there is of it?
What there is of it? It's okay. So all the narration stuff is terrible. You got this guy,
the news reporter.
A monotone reporter. He's fucking terrible.
Unrelated
but all the
to
stuff,
anything.
All the stuff that's surrounding it is incredible. It's so stupid.
That Jax flashback is incredible.
So Tekken 5 has one of the coolest intros of all time. All right, for Kazuya and Heihachi getting up and fighting all those Jacks, and then getting to play through that in the story mode. It is just, it is fucking perfect, man. Right? So Tim had never seen any of this stuff before, so he's just sitting here, he's like, this is kind of awesome. I'm like, yeah, like the beginning when you physically throw Kazuya off the cliff, that's like the first thing you do. Like you fight his little shrimpy Kazuya trying to do 10 hits against Heihachi, and he just no-sells everything, and then you just throw him off the cliff.
Yeah.
And the I'm going to spoil Tekken 7 story because the game's ancient, so
it's fine.
And nobody cares.
Yeah.
No one cares because it's fucking Tekken storyline. No one cares. Namco barely cares. So, I just want to shout out the people who get angry at Akuma being part of the story mode, like a prominent part of the story mode.
Me.
I think it's fun because in the world with kung fu bears and boxing kangaroos, and you get mad about Akuma. This is where you get angry.
I don't know why I was so precious about it before. Like I'm thinking about it now, I was like, why was I so bad about that?
No one cares.
I was like, this is dumb.
And if you care, I'm sorry. It's Tekken. Like, it's Tekken. This is a game where a bunch of asshole family members fight each other for control of the world. It's fucking stupid.
Just turning into devils.
Yeah, like
in the volcano.
In a volcano. Like
commit genocide.
Dude. Like it's fine. It's okay.
Get over it.
Yeah, your storyline it's not good. It never was. It's okay. Like it was last time it was good was Tekken 4 when they brought Kazuya back. So essentially they retcon Heihachi into not necessarily being a good guy, but they kind of explain why he threw Kazuya off the cliff. Because the original explanation was, I wanted you to be strong because fuck you, right? Because I'm an asshole. And
that's all I needed.
Watch that
not enough to me to work.
It was, and that was the beauty of it. But they add an interesting wrinkle to it, where because Kazuya's mom is in this game.
Yeah,
and Kazumi, we find out all the devil gene shit comes from her side of the family.
Of course.
And they even
hey,
the woman's evil. What do you want? Like, she tried to kill him.
Or woman?
No, the woman. That woman.
All right. I was like, ooh.
I don't feel like sleeping on the couch. What are you doing? I can't say something I don't believe. So Kazumi tries to kill Heihachi, and he kills her in self-defense. And he chucks Kazuya off the cliff. And then to make sure, we find out later, because the character of Lars is a bastard son of Heihachi. He literally fathered Lars to make sure he didn't, it wasn't him. Like, that was Lars's whole purpose of existing, is because Heihachi was like, make sure it's not me. And, went to Sweden and had an affair, and we got Lars.
I actually didn't know that.
Yeah. So
I didn't know that either.
Yeah, so I had forgotten it. It's like a blink and you miss it detail in this story mode. And I'm like, oh wait, that's kind of fucked up. But
do they ever say Lars Mishima?
No, he's still Lars Alexanderson.
Okay, he took his mom.
And he'll never take that name. Much in the way like Jin unlearned Mishima style karate and just learned traditional Kyokushin. But so yeah, playing through that story mode, it's so stupid, but it's so fun. Because because they also recreate the Jack fight, except it's with Heihachi and Akuma. So you have Heihachi and Akuma beating up all the Jacks and doing all the cool double team moves, and then you play through them fight. Oh, fucking great.
Mm-hmm.
So fun. And then that final showdown in the volcano is amazing.
It's a pain in the ass, though.
It is a nightmare, especially if you want to unlock the special last fight against Shin Akuma. Because, spoilers, Kazuya finally kills Heihachi and dumps his body into the lava. Granted, we never see his body hit the fucking lava, so who the fuck knows if he's actually dead or not?
We don't know. I think
people don't die.
Yeah, dude is like gone through 2 voice actors.
Yeah, it just looks like it could actually. I hope they don't bring him back because I think that would be kind of cool.
Yeah, I think going through 2 voice actors.
If he comes back, he could come back as Satan.
Yeah, sure, why not? He comes back Jinpachi style. He's all like demoned out and shit.
Devil Heihachi, because
Devil
there
Heihachi.
weren't enough Devil Mishimas.
Exactly. So, and then the final last fight is Kazuya versus fucking Devil Kazuya versus Shin Akuma, and that fight is a fucking nightmare because Akuma has seemingly infinite armor at first, and is a input reading piece of shit.
Yep.
Oh, so Akuma.
It's like
That's what Shin Akuma does.
Yep.
That's literally his call to fame.
I kind of love how much the callback and the respect they gave Akuma in this game. Like, I love that Harada was like, yo, we can't just fucking make Akuma shitty. Fuck it, I'm writing the story. I'm gonna go all in. Let's go,
Yeah, they did a better job. They did a better job than Capcom did.
Yeah,
of the
they really did.
Akuma.
This is the closest we'll probably ever get to Tekken Cross Street Fighter.
I think you might be right. I think that project is just done.
Yeah.
I think there's a future possibility for it, but not anytime soon.
No, definitely not.
So yeah, so I was just playing through that, and it was funny watching Tim react to all that shit, and then going through the frustration of beating those last two fights because they are a fucking literal nightmare. And you just have to figure out that
yes,
because he doesn't like overheads, and Akuma's punishable lows, and that's the secret to beating him. Yeah. So there was some Tekken 7.
It's a secret to beating Tekken.
Yeah, it's true.
Learning patterns and punishing lows.
Yeah, pretty much. It's really it's just Tekken. So I probably am good at the game again right now because of having to do that. Sort of like an inadvertent bonus to playing that shit again. So yeah, playing Tekken 7. I tried Fantasy Strikeout, which is the free-to-play fighting game.
Okay, yeah. I hated this.
I hate it. I hated it, Joe. I'm like, this is... I keep trying to throw low attacks, and there are no low attacks, and I hate it.
Yeah.
I can't get over that. I'm never going to be able to get...
What was the thing with this game? The cooldown or the one button?
I'm
thinking about something else.
That sounds more like the...
Granblue.
Granblue has the cooldown stuff too.
Right? Okay.
But and the one button versions have bigger cooldown. But there was another game. What was Rising Thunder had cooldowns.
Gotcha.
And have one button specials as well. I can't get it. I tried it, and I'm like, this is not for me.
It's beyond the oversimplicity of it. It feels stiff.
Yeah, it's just, and the characters are boring.
I don't know. The characters are kind of cool.
I didn't like any of them really. Only one or two of them I thought was kind of neat, but there was not enough.
All right.
And if you can't latch onto a character in a fighting game, it's probably
you really need good personality in your fighting.
You gotta latch onto a character.
Really
it is
have that.
It is necessary. It is necessary as breathing. So
yeah.
So it kind of bounced off me.
That's why characters like Voldo exist.
Yeah, it's true.
You need screwballs like that. You need your
screwball characters are great.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I remember. Okay, the thing I'm watching the trailer now. The thing is, each life is like a segment, right? So every hit just takes down.
I don't mind that necessarily, because that's an interesting way of keeping track of your damage.
Yeah.
So I'm not necessarily against that. It's just honestly, it's just straight up the lack of low attacks. Seriously, it was just
this. Ever coming off of Tekken?
Yeah, it's even I played this before Tekken. It didn't feel right. It just didn't feel right.
You know me in fighting games. Yeah, you know me in fighting games. I don't like anything that simplistic.
Yeah, it's just overly simplistic for me, and not what I'm looking for in a fighting game. It didn't feel satisfying to do combos in that game, and there's barely combos, which I don't mind necessarily because I like Samurai Showdown, but Samurai Showdown, there's something. I guess I just like the. You still have more options.
Yeah, everything.
In Samurai
Showdown. Anything.
There's more decision making.
I feel like anything Fantasy Strike does, Samurai Showdown just does better.
Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at with it. And I think that's a big reason why it bounced off me. I probably would have liked it a little bit more if I hadn't played Samurai Showdown ever. So that bounced off me. I had tried out a game, which name I'm blanking on. I'm looking at my Steam list now. It was a it's called Space Hulk Deathwing, which is a older Warhammer game.
You really have taken a liking to games with these kind of names.
Yeah, all this word salad shit, right?
There's 4 word word salad names.
Yep. Look, Space Beast Terrified is still the shit as far as I'm concerned. Like I love that game. That game's amazing.
They're all space.
Fake.
That might be the new category.
Steam games.
Forward Steam games.
Forward
In
Steam
space.
games.
All right.
Exactly.
We'll save it for 200. How about that?
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Yeah, that's it. So Space Hulk is pretty fun. It's like I said, straight up just a first-person shooter in the vein of Aliens, but you're in the Warhammer universe. So that's fun.
You like Warhammer, don't you?
What happened?
You don't have enough disposable income to like Warhammer.
So he doesn't like Warhammer proper.
I
so
know.
that's different.
I know.
Yeah. I don't have the. I don't. These hands are not painting. Oh no! Like I can draw, man. Like Shakes McGee over here is not painting anything. Like no fucking way.
Yeah.
I couldn't paint miniatures if I tried.
Oh no, forget
So,
that.
Yeah. So if I would, yeah. So I played a little bit of that. That was okay. You know, I'm excited for Red Solstice 2 coming out soon, which is
they're making the second one. Interesting.
Yes, I am super excited for that. I was actually playing the beta of that about a month ago when it was running, and I am very excited for that because it's essentially made by the same people who created Night of the Dead, which was a Warcraft 3 mod.
Okay.
And it was just incredible. You know, while everybody was like loving Dota, I was playing it. So Red Solstice is essentially just that. And 2 is, I think, out very soon, and I am extremely excited for that. And I got S ranks in every single mission.
I thought you did that last time.
Well, no, I got
He started it.
Oh, okay.
Now he's going to start with every other character.
Shut up, no. No, actually, there is one thing I have left to do in that game. I want to get a 1 credit S rank on Mania in arcade mode. And I think the minimum score for that is 450,000 to get an S rank in that mode. I'm good enough at the game that I think I can do it.
I believe you.
Yeah. Because I've like, yeah,
1 CC.
Yeah, 1 CC, man. Well, I mean, I'm gonna see if like, I mean, yeah, because you have to do a 1 CC. So like, I mean, what's good is that if you can keep good pace, and give yourself more forgiveness for the later levels, which get obviously evil. You know, like if you can let yourself have a death in the hallway in stage 12 or the fatties, like, and you should be using your star moves without a doubt.
Yeah.
You have to in the arcade mode. So that's going to be like something I may tackle. I started a couple practice runs on that. I got get my scores in as high as I want to get yet, because I figure I should be at least at about 100k by the end of the 3rd stage, and I can get to like 80.
Realistically, if you don't die by stage 12, how much lives will you have racked up with the points?
A lot. You'll have at least 9 lives by then. Like it depends. Because like I think you get a life after 25k. Mm-hmm. Or maybe it's more than that. I can't remember. I have to double check it. But it's like you have to have a significantly larger score.
And it's flat every time, right? It's always 25k, or is okay.
Yeah. No, it doesn't get progressively higher. But like getting that 25k is really hard, especially because there just are parts that you are going to die. Like just because it's one continue. Like nobody has, or there are very few people who have full no death 1 credit victories on Mania. In this game, like I would be if I did this, I would be part of a very small group of people who actually managed to do it.
I believe you.
Like I even look at some of my scores on the switchboards, and it's like I'm in a top 100 in a lot of these, and then it's like all I did was get an S rank, which means there's like a finite amount of people who manage to get S ranks on this level. So, and I have them, and it's like most of my scores for these levels aren't even close to some of the highest ones, but you know I'm higher than a lot of the other people on the fucking boards. Let me tell you. So so that's pretty much me this week. Okay. Just a little bit of everything, you know. I bought a shit ton of fighting games on Steam and installed all of them.
There were a bunch on sale.
I did. I also caught. Gotta thank R Kappa for shouting out the KOF bundle on Fnatic.
In 2002, getting that rollback.
2002, 98, and 13. For like $12
in
a bundle, and I bought that immediately. Especially considering that we're getting rollback.
Oh my god! If 13 gets rollback netcode,
dude, That's going to revive the game.
If 13 gets rollback,
it will absolutely revive the game.
Oh my god,
that will sink.
I might actually get to play.
Yeah, it'd be real nice. Let me tell you, it'd be real nice. I bought that. I bought Fexel.
Also on sale.
It was on sale a couple weeks ago. Marvel 3 was on sale. I bought that. You know, I'm filling out the fighting games.
There you go.
I should buy Marvel 3. Schumann and Jilla's in it?
Yes.
Or no? Oh, Schumann.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, that's
Yes,
good.
they're included. Yeah, they're
I should
included.
pick that up.
And all of the costumes except for what was it?
Magneto. That's the only one. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
They never give them a new one.
Yeah,
Because I think I seen it for $6 the other day, and I was like, I should just pick this up. And the sale was done. I was like,
That's when I bought it. That's exactly when I bought it.
Mm.
Yeah, it's every fighting game is on my wish list, pretty much, that I would want to play. So
real quick, you mentioned in Marvel 3 just remind me of something. Like just one day going to work, I just decided to watch the Marvel 3. Remember those introduction videos before the game was unveiled?
incredible.
I almost went to a few panels for those.
Those are so good.
I was trying to go to New York Comic Con to get into that panel, but I missed
it. It was like 5 or 6, and
yeah.
I was like, man, this was there will never be nothing like that again.
It was so good.
There might be.
Man, there was some care that went to those fucking videos, man. They were incredible.
They were really special.
Likewise for Street Fighter Cross Tekken. Also had great videos.
Yeah.
Cross Tekken had a shit ton of cool shit.
Yeah.
Like those videos were awesome. Oof. Good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's me.
They were good at marketing back then.
Yes, they were.
They were.
Now all they do is just hide behind Resident Evil and Monster Hunter.
Well, let them lick their
Because they don't
wounds.
have to market them.
Nope.
Let them lick their wounds. We'll see. Hopefully, Street Fighter and Marvel will be back.
Look, they're doing well with everything else, man. You know, like the DMC stuff is a bit of a eyebrow raise, but like everything else has been pretty fucking top tier from them. So,
well, let's see. We can only keep our fingers crossed and knock on wood.
That's what I've been doing.
Okay. Joe, what do you got?
Well, I did finish up. Excuse me. I put the finishing touches on La Mulana 2. And after finishing it, I was really disappointed, but not at the game, but more at myself for not being able to appreciate the bundle that game was. I really wish they had conveyed information a lot better in that. I think I would have enjoyed it a lot more because there's a lot of navigating that you need to do. And if I just had some direction, I would have liked it a lot more. I could have appreciated this game a lot more if I was maybe more willing to put in the work and if the hints weren't so obfuscated. After finishing, I'm like, I want more games like this one. But make it a little more easy to understand, I suppose, would be my complaint, because having to just go through it and look up all the solutions, not great.
Kind of robbed you of the full experience.
Yeah, and I don't think I would have had either the time nor the inclination to do it on my own as was presented. So
I think that's why I asked before, if this game was released on the SNES, like, would you have appreciated it, or like this would have been one of the greatest games on the SNES?
I would have never finished it. I would have never finished it, and I would have been left wondering for the rest of my life until a walkthrough eventually came out.
Damn, that hard, huh?
Not really so much hard as difficult.
No, I don't mean mechanically. I mean like just like with the information that they present you.
Yeah, it's just so all over the place.
Interesting.
Yeah, the dots don't connect very well. It's like trying to play Connect the Dots, but some preschoolers scribbled on paper, and then they remove the picture. It's like, connect these dots to make this preschooler scribble picture. That's what this game is like.
Will you give the first one a shot?
I don't know. I don't know if I'm ready for that. I don't know if I'm ready to go back into that kind of thing.
All right.
I think I already got the experience I was looking out of that. So I was looking for something to play after, out of that, and Squadrons is a week away. And I've been eyeing this game that had went on sale, like 20% off, another early access game that a few of my friends have played called Satisfactory. This is a factory building game in which you gather resources and minerals in a alien planetoid of some kind to construct working factories and get better resources and make parts for your Fix-It company, who's like, we don't waste anything, but we're pioneers and we're setting up infrastructure and whatever. The story is very loose. It's not actually really a story driven in any sense of the world. Yeah, yeah. There's some brief world building at the beginning, then they like drop you into the world, say, hey, go find some shit.
Is this related at all to Factorio?
I don't think so, but it's kind of like in a similar vein.
Okay.
You're given some basic equipment. You have like a stun gun used to fight off the wild fauna around. You gather leaves and plants to make fuel for your portable
this sounds
mining
exactly
devices.
It sounds exactly like Factorio. I played the beta of that, and I was like, this is not for me, but
well,
it is cool.
This game looked really cool because the way it was, I don't know, something about the art design and the way the factories like look together is very aesthetically pleasing. Like, once you get everything up and running, I'll get to that in a minute, but like my first experience with this was, okay, find a base and then mine minerals and resources to get better resources and better minerals to make better parts and more.
Oh yeah, Diablo.
Yeah. Right? You start off small and then you're like, okay, you're like iron and copper, and then you go up to coal and steel, and then there's like quartz and other stuff I haven't found yet, some alien minerals. And all of it is like scattered around this map, and you don't get a map, you have to unlock the map with all the resources. So you're left just like in this thing exploring. You have a hub, and you need to make sure your buildings have power and it's not, reaching the power limits of your generators. You can make more generators, but then you have to get more fuel. Your supply lines have to be split efficiently. You only get so much output, but sometimes you just need all these different materials. Like you can use iron to make plates and rods and gears and frames, and this. It can become kind of a mess at the start if you don't know what you're doing, which was kind of what my first playthrough was. I had like this big sprawling area where I had like a lot of factories just kind of haphazardly chained together. And as you unlock more things, you get like better conveyor belts, and you get like vertical conveyor elevators and better conveyor splitters and things like that. So there's like, you have to like learn verticality, but they don't give you verticality at the start. So I'm looking at my big base, and I have like, it's a giant mess, and I have like resources spilling out of everything, so I don't have the storage to keep everything. So I was going to just rebuild my base from scratch, but then I'm like, okay, I have to organize this. I have to put this here in order to build this thing. I have to put these resources over here to make room for this over here. So I'm like, this is a mess. This is too bad. I'm going to start over.
Is it run-based?
I did what every reasonable person who put 20 hours into something would have done, and I started over.
So it's not run-based?
No, it's the maps aren't procedurally generated.
It's like,
yeah,
it's kind of like SimCity, except in 3D and with factories.
Yes.
So I just watched a trailer, and I didn't know this was in 3D. And this is the Mario 64 to Factorio, the game I was talking about, like Super Mario.
So yeah. So I went into my second playthrough on a different map, and I like the second map a lot more because there's a lot more. I don't know. It seemed hillier, so like forces me to use verticality a little bit better. And this one, I just went in on. I found a place that had a bunch of different resource nodes. Like it had a big reservoir of water, 2 coal mines, 2 iron mines, some copper, and some other nearby exotic materials. I'm like, okay, I have chosen my base better this time. So, fast forwarding a little bit, what I ended up doing was I set up a nice supply line of concrete, which is used to make platforms. And constructing the platform is very easy. You can just like build something on the floor and just like ramp up to something, like you build a highway in the sky or something. And I built like this multi-leveled complex. Because all the terrain on the floor was like rough and jagged and rolling in hills, and like, okay, I can't build anything on flatland, so let me make my own flatland and build my factory. Now my factory has several floors. I found a resource node like a kilometer away from my home base, and I'm like, okay, how can I get this efficiently? Because I don't have enough resources to make a long conveyor belt going out that way. So what I did was, and I found this really funny, I had hundreds and hundreds of pounds of concrete up to this point, because I had started a steady supply line from the beginning of the game, and I just kept using it. And I found a place that I could build a connection to this node here. I built my own highway to the place.
You play the right game?
Yeah, I don't know. I wasn't about the building at first, but I'm like, you know what? I built a highway, and I built like a truck stop, and I put the truck as an autopilot, so now the truck goes back and forth to both truck stops, one picking up, one loading on the highway that I built.
You on Death Stranding over there.
Yeah, you just played Death Stranding. Congratulations.
But it's automated. It's all like the challenge of this game is to figure out how to automate the busy work.
Life.
So I figured out how to automate the busy work a kilometer away. Yep. Except I don't have power out there. My next step is to connect a string of power lines to go out there, because I have a bunch of different power plants at my home base that's producing 3 times the power I need for all of my buildings. So I got to get it out there.
That's literally how this great nation was started.
Yeah,
exactly with that story. It's like, man, I want to get corn, but that thing is way too far. Yep. We got to automate this shit, man.
Right. So the problem I'm running into now is that I don't have enough resources in my home base to give my factory the efficiency it needs for production, like fast production, because you can like overclock these things with certain resources, and they're not receiving the resources fast enough. So that's my next challenge, is trying to get a better supply line of relevant resources that I already have. I just need more of it. Most recent thing I did was I found this underground resource node of quartz, but it's like a kilometer underground. So I'm like, I can't build a highway down here. So what they did was they gave me Futurama tubes. You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
Where you get into the tube and you like sucked in and blown out. Yeah. So they just gave you those. So I set up a Futurama tube to go down there, and I'm manually carrying it myself because it's the best way I can figure out to get it out from underground. Eventually, I'm going to want to put conveyor belts there. But
is that the closest to fast travel you have in that game?
Yes.
Pneumatic tubes.
You can die, but
okay.
You can get vehicles, but like if the terrain sucks, you can't drive on it. Like I can drive the truck around, but it's a sloth of a machine. It's like flying Slave 1 in Rogue Squadron.
Oh, like the fucking brick.
Yeah, it's just like driving a brick. I'm like, okay, you can drive yourself, okay? Sheesh. Yeah, so my first impression wasn't that great. I'm like, I'm not feeling it. But then I started over, and now I get it.
Okay.
Now I get it. I'm just waiting to unlock the wall so I can make my factory look a little bit better. I wish you kind of started,
pretty good.
Yeah.
I wish that you unlocked the ceiling first.
You make your own ceiling.
How do you put it up?
Well,
because you don't unlock walls, so I don't know.
The way I did it is I built a floor, put a ramp on it, and then I have to keep building ramps upward, and then put the foundation up in the air. And then that's my ceiling. The ceiling is my next floor, is what it is.
All right.
That's what that is.
That's fair.
This game is still in early access, so it's still a little buggy. I've gotten soft locked in locations by getting trapped on terrain. I've gotten duplicates of materials which I can't delete and had to make my own storage box for.
Fun.
Yeah, that's not cool. That's not cool right there. There's items that are glowy and cool looking that don't have any functionality yet, so it's kind of worthless and just take up space.
Mm-hmm.
And there's just various other improvements that can be made, like, you know, overall navigation can be improved a little bit. Some enemies have really poor hit detection. There's some things that can be improved. It has multiplayer, by the way.
Oh.
Yeah, there's like, you can join somebody's session and like maybe make
Fuck
your
it.
own, maybe
Fuck
make
that
your
shit
own,
up.
yeah, maybe make your own hub or something. I don't know if it's cooperative or not. I think it's cooperative. Maybe you
This
can
is-
fuck shit up. I don't know.
This is still in early access, right?
Yes, it is.
It scratched something in Dre's brain.
No, I've looked at it a couple times before, but like I don't know what it was about it that it didn't really hit my interest. So I've just kind of been on and off again looking at it, and then like I saw Joe playing it for half the week.
Yeah.
And I was just like,
I can't stop. I can't stop. Every time I want to stop, I'm like, let me just let this game run, just so I can make my resources go.
Yeah.
I've left it on. I've gone out to lunch while my resources were gathering. I've taken naps.
You're doing a
Well,
dime
things are-
trick.
Yeah.
that's the old school.
Yep. I mean, my shit's automated. I'm not gonna run out of coal or water anytime soon. Iron is another story. I'm short on iron. I need more iron.
Should take some pills for that.
Is it terrible that I missed doing the dime trick?
Maybe.
No, it's not terrible.
Like, some part of me really got some weird joy out of that.
Because you beat the system.
Yeah. Like, the fact that I was like having that shit going while I was working was just like insanity.
Oh. That's really all I have this week. I was this nonstop with this. I even bought Star Wars Squadrons. I'm like, I should play this, but no, I have to finish this first. I have to
I
go
did
make
play
my
this,
next...
but I have to watch my automation.
No, I had to do the next step. I had to go get the next resource to advance the project.
That'd be great if you could boot both games up and just have that in the background while you're playing Star Wars.
You know, I almost did that when I was playing another game tonight. I almost did that.
Well, you can't. Oh, wait. You can't do that in Steam.
I don't think you can, no.
No. Yeah.
But I like it. I like it. It is after everything gets after you reach your goal in that, the game is aptly named because it
is a good name.
Yeah, because satisfaction's coming when I go behind and do the bump and grind
with the Thrustmaster.
And that's when they call me the big bad booty daddy.
Booty daddy.
No, it is immensely satisfying when everything comes together and you see all of your hard work in very well organized fashion.
Mm-hmm.
Satisfactory is a good name for this game.
Yep. And reset the clock.
Scott Steiner, reset the rest.
We haven't done that in a while.
We haven't, no.
That's a bit.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That is a bit, isn't it? Yeah.
That should be a channel. Reset the clock.
That should be the name of the wrestling channel, shouldn't
it? Or just a channel by itself, so you post wrestling gifs.
Yeah, we should put a bot in the Discord that we can ping whenever we make a wrestling reference.
That's good.
Yeah,
I like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Set it up. We'll call it Steiner Bot.
Oh, I like it.
I mean, we can use the same bot that's already there.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, we don't have to have robots running wild.
Like Hulkamania, brother.
Yeah.
Set that clock.
It was coming.
You can't say running wild without the next word being Hulkamania.
Yeah, that should be the next phrase.
Yeah,
like, without a doubt.
It's
true.
Yeah.
True.
So okay.
Come on.
So Dre, you want to talk about this other game?
No.
Okay.
All right. Cool.
Let's go to the news.
All right. We have no news, so let's go.
So in the news, this game came out called Genshin Impact, and it's totally free, and I've basically just played it the entire day.
It astonishes me this game is free. It's it's sinister.
So what? I don't want to really jump ahead, but I think what's sinister about it is the level of quality that's present in this game.
That's what I mean.
Yeah,
like they're giving this away for free. What's the catch?
Yeah.
Okay, well, this game got introduced a while ago, as it looked like it was supposed to be a PlayStation 4 Breath of the Wild, and it got people so mad that they were buying PlayStation 4s to break them because
what?
Zelda fans are dumb.
What?
And I'm saying that as a Zelda fan. Yes, this happened.
I did not know that.
Yeah,
wow. Because I thought it was exclusive to the PlayStation 4 as well when they first announced it.
Yeah. And, I thought, this looks cool, but I'm probably not going to get this game.
Yeah.
And then off of my radar until I saw somebody in the open beta. I think it was open a couple of weeks ago, and I'm like, oh look, that game is around. It looks pretty cool, but I didn't really pay much attention to it. And then the day it comes out, I'm hearing people saying it's out and it's free, and I'm like, this is a free game.
Oh, so it wasn't announced initially.
No, it wasn't announced initially. It wasn't. By the time it was in beta, it was known, but I wasn't paying attention.
Okay.
So it's a free to play with a lot of gacha stuff in it, and it's probably one of the fairer free to play games that I've played. But I haven't played that many free to play games.
Mm-hmm.
But they throw. This is okay. I understand that this is the thing about free to play games. They throw a lot of stuff at you early to make you feel good, and then
come on,
you hit a wall at some point.
Yeah.
So I haven't hit that wall yet, but the amount that I have played, I'm really enjoying this game. The game is really high quality.
It's bonkers how high quality it is. I'm playing this thing and I'm like, I've played $60 games that isn't as high quality as this. Like, there are cutscenes in this game where I'm like,
yeah.
So
how did they do it?
Are you saying that this game would be at some point worth your money?
Yeah.
Listen, after what I have played, I would have paid $60 for the game.
All right.
Yeah.
Is that But so if okay, would you go above pouring $60 in this game though?
That's the question.
Yeah.
Listen, from the amount that I have played this game already since it's come out, I would say that I have paid more for games that I have played less.
I am not as far as Dre. I've only done maybe first 5 hours or so, and I was completely surprised because everybody talks about how this is like Breath of the Wild only because you can. I took it initially only because you could climb on things and they have a glider. So I was like, okay, yeah, and it's colorful and shit.
Heavy influence.
Yeah.
But it doesn't play anything like it.
No, it plays like a straight up just action game, which I hate that you can't rebind the buttons, but that's just a thing. I hope they add that later on.
What is this launch through?
Its own
launcher?
Okay. Yeah.
And I'm playing this, and then you get to a part of the story where they're like, yeah, you got to go to these 4 dungeons and things. I was like, wait, there are dungeons in this game? And from then on, I was like, okay, this game is operating on some other level that I can't even fathom right now. Like, how is like a kernel in this game where it's just siphoning all my information out? Like, what is the catch here?
There's a kernel,
I don't understand
right?
the catch here.
There's a kernel wall, right? Kernel 0.
Yeah.
I think they.
Well, I mean,
I think they got rid of that though.
They did.
They did not.
Oh, I thought they were going to.
I heard they were planning on it anyway.
Yeah, I heard
they were not.
They are not.
They are not. So the game is running an anti-cheat, but it's a PvE game, so it's kind of a weird decision to run an anti-cheat. But then again, it is also a game where you're paying money. So that's why they're running an anti-cheat. Most anti-cheats are running at the kernel level. The issue with this game was that the anti-cheat did not turn off when you turned off the game. it also didn't uninstall if you uninstalled the game.
That's what they fixed.
So they fixed that.
Yeah.
But it's still there.
Right. I mean, if you're not running your anti-cheat at ring 0,
it's no use.
Yeah, it's
useless.
Yeah, people just run their cheats at ring 0 and just circumvent it. Yeah. It has to be like that.
But they also didn't disclose that there was that. So when people found it, they were like, "What's going on here?"
Is it proprietary anti-cheat or something like Denuvo?
It's not Denuvo, but I'm not sure.
I know it's not, but like okay.
Yeah, it's not like when people see Denuvo, they're just like, I'm not buying this game.
Yeah, people
for 3 months.
Denuvo, it screws over paying customers.
Yeah.
That's why you just wait until it's because they just took it off of Resident Evil 3. You just wait until then, it's on sale and it's a better game and cheaper. So
so what can I say about this game? Because like
it's gorgeous.
It looks great.
Gorgeous.
It outside of the fact that you can't rebind the buttons, it feels great.
Yeah.
I'm playing on mouse and keyboard, and right mouse button is dash and sprint, which is kind of weird.
Yeah. And
so is shift. So it's also like really weird to have 2 buttons doing the same function that are easily accessible.
Yeah.
Like, come on, guys! Like,
you can't rebind it.
Let me rebind my shit. Like, what year are we in? Jesus.
Yeah,
so I feel like it might be some sort of bug or omission because it says like configuration.
Yes, exactly. And I'm looking at this thing and I'm like, I keep Xing out of this. Like, just let me rebind it.
I mean, I think that is actually probably one of the 2 most glaring issues. Yeah. The other issue is that for whatever reason, if you run the game in windowed, it can't be run at your max resolution defaultly.
Yeah.
You can do it by either using command line on stuff on the game or reg editing it.
Oh boy.
I had to do the command line. So, let me ask you, how are you able to make it show in Discord, like when you're playing the game?
Oh, that's just a Discord thing. Like if you go into your Discord options, it doesn't recognize every game as a game.
Gotcha.
So you can tell it that this is a game.
Because when I launch a game, for some reason it's not.
It doesn't say anything.
Yeah, and it's not counting it as a full screen game, even though I have it full screen. So I just thought it was a whole slew of things that's wrong with it. But yeah,
that's just a Discord thing.
All right.
Okay, so the game revolves around your adventurer rank, which is like your general like account experience, we'll call it. And as that goes up, the game opens up. It gives you more options, and eventually it starts getting harder and such.
Kind of like a world level,
right? And like adventure rank 20 is world level 1, and it goes up from there. And that's eventually where they're going to get you with you're going to hit a progression wall.
Yeah.
And I already know that's what it is. But like, as far as the gacha with the characters, if you've played Xenoblade 2, then you would know what that's like. It's I believe Xenoblade 2 had a pity system in it also, but they didn't explain that there was one or anything.
They didn't surface it, but people have done the numbers and the math to say like, okay, after if you get screwed over for a certain amount of time, you will get a rare drop.
This game not only has a pity system, it tells you there's a pity system. It also gives you all of the odds.
Yep.
For everything that you can get from any sort of random pull.
Yeah.
Or wish. So like it's nice. I like that it's upfront. They give you a lot of currency. Like I said, free to play game. They're giving you a lot of stuff at the beginning and such, but they give you a lot of currency so that you don't have to necessarily pay for anything at the beginning. And if you get lucky, maybe you get a pretty beasting character. They give you an okay character that you can get for free. She's not bad. She's all right. She's all right.
Yeah.
I'd rather use her than Amber, who is always in your party because there's so many things that.
How you gonna burn the vines?
It's just like there's so many things that need arrows or fire, and like she has both of them. Yep. She's a fire archer, and she's just always in your party for that reason. It's just like it took so long for me to get her out of my party.
It took about 2 hours until I realized that I could just attack without aiming down the sights.
Wow, that's. I mean, it tells you that.
I'm not reading.
You must have missed that.
Okay.
Yo, have you like read a book? Like, because there's books all over the place, right? Have you opened up one of these books?
I've looked at them.
They're like 10 paragraphs long.
Some of them have like multiple pages. Like there's a lot. There's a lot.
Those are short stories, not books, Theo. Come on.
Yeah.
The storyline cutscenes are entirely voice acted, although sometimes the captions don't match up.
Who developed this?
Some Chinese company. I don't know.
Mihayo or something like that.
Yeah.
Which was like another issue with the whole secret kernel level access that doesn't ever shut off.
Yeah.
Thing. I was just like, you know what? Maybe if it was EA, I wouldn't throw a fit, but I don't know these guys.
The Chinese video game development is it's starting to see a lot more of it.
Are they Taiwanese?
If they're Taiwanese, that's entirely different.
I think they're Taiwanese.
That's entirely different.
Yeah. I don't think it's necessarily a Chinese company.
Okay, I didn't know that.
I mean, they are referred to as a Chinese company, but I mean, like, I don't know.
Well,
honestly, I have not done any research.
I think if you're from Taiwan, you might actually call yourself Chinese.
Possibly.
Politically speaking.
That's an iffy situation.
It really is. But I'm guessing if you're from Taiwan, it's even touchier.
Yeah, I could imagine.
Yeah, so I don't know. I've been having a lot of fun with the game. The gameplay is sharp. The world is sharp. The world building is pretty good for where it's at. I just finished the prologue, which is like 3 chapters long, and I feel like I played a full game out of just the prologue.
Wow, nice.
Yeah.
Damn.
I mean, like,
it's too bad I can't remap my controls. That's a deal breaker for me, man.
It's not terrible controls.
Controls are not bad. It's WASD 1, 2, 3, 4 for the most part.
Okay.
Yeah.
The main attack is on the right button. Like you can get away.
I don't know.
I didn't hear you.
Crossplay.
Yes, the game has full crossplay between PC, cell phone, and PS4.
Interesting.
Although it doesn't have cross save with PS4.
Okay.
So if you download the game on your cell phone and PC, you can use the same character.
Damn.
But if you're on the PS4, you can't use the same character. But you still crossplay with everybody.
It's actually coming out for the Switch later in the year.
Yes, and we don't really know the specifics of it, but like that's pretty cool. I would play it on my Switch too.
Yeah.
Hopefully by then they have remappable controls.
Hopefully.
And crossplay.
Well, if it's crossplay, I'm definitely just going to download on my Switch because
I mean, isn't the Switch is part of the crossplay network for the most part now when it comes to this shit?
Yeah.
Like, you don't know what these guys are going to do. What really annoys me is that there's a couple. Well, actually, not even a couple. There is, as far as I know, one PS4 exclusive cosmetic, and the game shows it to you.
Is it Spider-Man?
It is that you can have an account on your PC.
It's so annoying.
It's there though.
It looks so good.
It does. It's like the best wing I've seen so far.
Yep.
It's like a glider, and I'm like,
oh, it is Spider-Man.
I don't think there's anybody. Well, it's not Spider-Man because they're not asking you to buy anything. So
but it's PS4.
You can just download it on whatever you want, and you're not losing anything of any sort of significance.
Yeah,
but it was kind of random. I was just like, why are they even showing this to me? I can't do it. Like,
extremely sad.
I'll just download it on PS4 and just get the item. No
cross saves, sir. Play on the PS4, you noob. The writing is actually kind of high quality as well.
Yeah,
you talk to
the voice acting and the writing. There's a lot of quality in the game. A lot.
Like I because I typically like anime schlock, so I'm like, okay, yeah, I'll jump into this. But you kind of expect a certain quality, but this is like high quality. I won't even call it anime schlock. It's like, oh, this is just high quality video gaming.
The only hot anime schlock out of it is, of course, they have like the obnoxious. Good job, Chris. Nice earthquake.
Yeah, that's what I do.
They have the obnoxious mascot character with the annoying voice.
Is it harem? Is there a harem?
Yes, obviously, it's a gotcha game.
Yeah. I saw all the other characters are girls except for like the one guy. I'm like,
there's this dude that's like fucking hot. I'm like, holy crap! The leader. Nah, he's not the leader.
There's a few hot dudes in there.
I'm like, geez, guy, put on a shirt or not. It's cool. We're good.
Or not.
Yeah. It's actually kind of funny because if this was made by a traditional Japanese company, it would probably be a lot more lewder than it is. It's not really that lewd. There's a lot of girls, but they're for the most part they're actually relatively well covered up.
Yeah.
If you try to upskirt them, they kind of fade out. You can't even do that. And the like angles you get, like they're all wearing bloomers. So it's just like, yeah, you know what? This is. I just actually found out that porn is illegal in China. So like stuff that's developed by them is usually not excessively lewd.
Anti-perf.
The complete opposite of Japan.
The complete opposite.
Opposite of Japan. Or just like, you know what?
We have a whole market. We have a whole market for this shit.
What was it? Code Vein?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Code Vein has a very intricate rendering. I'll just leave it at that.
Okay.
I bet they do.
Surprising no one.
Yep.
Yeah. So I don't know. Like I said, I played this game almost all day, and I'm just kind of blown away by it. Like I don't think I've ever not paid for something and enjoyed it as much as I've enjoyed this.
What, no one's ever treated you to lunch before?
Listen, there's a few things that I've gotten for free, but like I think that this is probably the thing I've gotten for free that I've enjoyed the most.
Wow, that's actually, considering how many things we usually take for granted that we get for free, that's a big statement.
Yeah. There's also, and you know, no offense to the fact that you did get it for me, Joe, but like this is definitely better than the Wii.
Oh, well, I wasn't even talking about that. I really wasn't.
Definitely better than the Wii, but that has nothing to do with the fact that you got it. It's just,
the Wii.
It was a gift. It was a Christmas gift.
I still love you for that.
Aw, I appreciate
because
it.
I was not going to get that system, and I was gonna be like, this is going to be the first Nintendo system I don't get.
I mean, the reason I got you the Wii for Christmas is because your birthday is also Christmas, and I'm like, I need to do twice.
My birthday is not Christmas. How dare you?
Your birthday is Christmas adjacent.
Okay, thank you.
And I'm like, man, I need to do twice as well for Andre as I do for everybody else, because I got to give him his birthday gift at the same time. So I'm like, let me give him this Wii. Fuck it.
I don't expect anybody to get me anything because I have a lot of things,
especially not twice of it.
Look, I grew up. I grew up in a family where we celebrated birthdays and we had like opulent Christmases. So I'm like, I gotta hook my homies up the same way.
I hear that.
Yeah,
it's true. Joe always gets top tier fucking Christmas gifts, man. For everybody, like always, every time. It's always been amazing,
and it stresses me out every year.
Yep. I know I am not an easy person to shop for,
and none of us are because we all buy our shit all the time.
Yeah.
Yep. It's like something we remotely like. Nope, that's it. I
have it already.
Yep, I already have it. I have 2.
Theo has 4.
Yeah.
This Red Dead vinyl got like 4 in the back.
Yeah, he has 1 to display. He has 1 to open. He has 1 to listen to.
Yeah, Theo's easy to shop for. If you give him something he already has, he loves it.
Yeah, he's like, cool. I don't have to open this.
Honestly, yeah.
God damn it.
All right. So let's hit some news. We don't have a lot of news this week, but we can go over some stuff.
We can.
Anyway,
a few stuffs.
A few stuffs.
Yes.
Whatever that means.
The plural of stuff is stuff.
Is it?
No, it's not Stuff.
Oreo knows.
I think Stuff is already plural by default.
Yes.
I don't think you can have.
You can't have one Stuff.
We have one Stuff. What is the singular version of Stuff?
Thing.
That's Oreo.
Thing. Thing is the singular version of Stuff. One thing, two Stuff. No,
No.
That's not how that works.
It doesn't work either.
Grammar.
God damn it.
Fun.
Oh,
Let's go to
the
the.
English major in me is dying.
Let's go to the news. Quick. Go to the news.
Let's do that. News.
I love being able to fade in. I miss that.
It's pretty good. Even though we can't hear anything.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Also, like the signal you gave was off the camera.
That's why I was like,
is that the signal?
I thought he was like just tune into like, all right, yeah, this is just fucking good song.
I said, okay. Yeah.
Hey, whatever.
All right. Slow news week.
Really?
What are you gonna do about it, right? But
All the crazy happened last week.
We
man.
said we were going to the news, and by golly, we're going to it.
yeah,
It's a slow news week, but something big happened. A block dropped.
Oh God, please. Would you shop? Would you stop?
Oh please! Oh, you're talking shit about bad jokes.
No,
Let's
Okay, then.
I'm not talking about the
Mario
joke.
35.
Yeah, that's the block I'm talking about.
Mhm.
The second of the 35th anniversary Mario games to come out. Basically, Mario Battle Royale. And this has confirmed to me that people are indeed terrible at Mario.
What makes you say that?
It has different physics.
Mm. Does it?
What makes you say that people are terrible at Mario?
How many Switch owners do you think is playing this game that are used to Mario 1 physics?
Oh, none. 0.
So there you go.
Maybe 5 of us.
I mean, you shouldn't be dying on the first Goomba.
I agree.
I mean, you gotta understand there's probably small children playing.
That's what I'm saying.
You remember that video I showed you of my neighbor's child playing, trying to play Mario Brothers?
Yep.
And failing miserably.
Yeah.
Didn't even know he could use the buttons to jump.
But 3 or 4 of them in every match?
Yeah, you'd be surprised.
There's a lot of kids.
There's a lot of kids.
I don't know about that.
Look at this 40-year-old guy talking about these kids suck at Mario 1.
I don't know about that.
I don't know. There's
I'll tell you
something
one thing, my kid is not going to suck at Mario 1.
He better not. Suck his
He
thumb
will suck
or
the
they
first
will-
time he plays it.
Exactly.
Yeah, like everybody.
Yeah.
Exactly. I'm sure there's a lot of people first time playing that.
You need to use your hands? It's like a baby's toy.
Nice.
I played exactly one game of this, which is why I didn't talk about it
Uh-huh.
before. I played one game of it, and I won. And I'm just like, I'm not even that great at Mario, but like I don't understand how anybody can lose in this game. Like, I don't get it.
Yeah.
Because like the game has a roulette system where it will give you an item. If you have 20 coins, you just press a button, it gives you an item.
Mm-hmm.
You don't shrink to small Mario if you get hit when you have the fire flower. That's
What?
Mario 3 style.
Oh,
wow,
yes,
okay.
You can boost jump, like purposefully boost jump, which like you could sort of do in Mario 1, but like this is like Mario 3 levels boost jump.
Right.
When you jump off an enemy and you can like really control where you're going.
Yeah.
It's got like this weird, not quite Mario 1 physics, but still kind of Mario 1 physics, which is what we expect from what they did with Mario Maker.
Yeah.
Does Mario
Yeah,
still falls like a stone and all that?
It's kind of weird.
A little slippery.
Oh yeah, he always
he definitely does have good tactile feel, but he doesn't feel like he moves as fast.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like acceleration to him.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's fine. I think it probably lasts a little too long. I think the beauty with Tetris 99 is you're in that for I don't know, at most 10 minutes.
So the thing about Tetris 99 and why it works so well is multiplayer Tetris works better when you're fast.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because the slower you are, the more chance you have of stuff building up on your screen.
Mm-hmm.
You get wrecked if you're not dropping quick.
Right. And
Yeah.
But if you're too fast, sometimes you send line builders to your opponent.
Yeah, like if you're too fast, you're also more prone to messing up and screwing yourself.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
There is absolutely no reason to be fast in Mario 35.
None.
Really?
I just see
Because-
people sit at a stage and they're like, I'm just gonna just go as slow as possible.
So there's a time limit, but every time you defeat enemies, you get more time. As you defeat enemies, you send those enemies over to your opponent's screen, which means that as opponents kill things, you get more enemies to give you more time. So all you do is just slowly move along, get your fire flower, and never lose it, and you can kill everything in the game.
Yeah.
So like it tries to mix things up by randomizing the stages. So you beat 1-1, you might not go to 1-2 after that. You might go to 2-1. You could go to 1-4. And apparently all of the stages are in the game, but I've never seen anything past stage 3.
Right. Mario 35 on 8-4. Make it
But like,
Jesus.
but that's what the game really needs. Like, it needs less of 1-1, and it needs more stages like 3-1, where you have Hammer Brothers introduced. It needs more Bowser stages being thrown in there. It needs more 5-1, where you got to deal with Spinies and Bullet Bills and stuff like that. Because like all you're sending is just Goombas and Koopa Troopers, and like the occasional Paratrooper, and maybe a Piranha Plant, which is like sometimes really annoying because they do get placed in obnoxious places, not pipes.
Fun.
But
hey, you played 1 and won it.
Yeah, I played 1 and won it because
so you don't win on.
I quickly understood what was happening in the game.
You don't win on speed. You don't win on speed, really?
Yeah.
It seems
like
was Mario Royale like that?
Well, Mario Royale was a race.
Yeah.
So the way you won the game was literally just finishing the world first. So you would just get to 1-4 and finish it first, you win.
Right.
But this isn't trying to be that. So you're just trying to be the last person standing. So if they just stole the idea wholesale and made it a race, it would probably be a lot better.
I was kind of hoping it would be, honestly. It's just a survival thing, huh?
The survival is not.
It's just survival.
Yeah, it's not fun.
They may add that because when you boot the game up, it has like different options.
Yeah, it could very well.
I mean, like,
is there a marathon mode?
No.
Okay.
I mean, this is only until like March, right? It's going to go way after that.
Supposedly.
Right. And it took Tetris 99 a while to add a single player marathon mode.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, this don't have a while, so
there's a practice mode where you can practice one stage.
There's plenty of places you can do that. In Mario 1.
In games that's not even Mario.
Right?
It's true.
I think that the idea is novel, and I don't think that it's a terrible play, but I don't think that as it stands right now that it's engaging enough to keep playing. But there's already people who have prestiged, so to speak, Call of Duty terms. So what do I know?
Play Mario
it's not
1.
terrible. It has its fun moments, but once you figure it out, then it's just kind of weird. Like the people I was playing against, almost like the top 5 was determined within 5 minutes, and then it took another 5 minutes of us basically just not dying.
Yeah,
and nobody died to anybody. It was just somebody ended up making a mistake because they got a little too hasty. Like when I won, the guy just jumped into a pit. I'm just like, okay,
cool.
0 KOs. I got credited with no KOs, and I got that one.
Cool. Can't wait for Zelda 35, which is just going to be Zelda Randomizer.
Well,
the day they do that, I'm coming first place.
I'll play it.
Yeah,
I try to play the shit out of that.
I actually have experience with Zelda 1 Randomizer, so
no.
randomize that up.
Yeah,
that's how you got into this.
A little bit more than I do, but I played it for a little bit too.
It's hard.
Yeah, it's like everything's a second quest.
It's a hard randomizer.
Yeah.
There's a lot of random Mario stuff too, like the Lego stuff coming out, the plushie stuff coming out, the Hot Wheels Mario cars.
Hot Wheels.
Yeah, so like it's in season right now.
You mean the AR stuff?
No.
Oh, actual
like legitimate Hot Wheels.
Oh, okay.
Like the little gun tracks that I brought up in reference to it from before. They actually have that. So, I have to get that for my son, even though who knows when he'll actually get to use it. But maybe I'll just use it while waiting because...
Hey, we like toys too.
Yeah, I'm a child.
Hey, we only grew up on the outside.
Yeah. I also grew up on the outside.
I guess our insides never grew up. They just got old.
They just decay.
Yeah.
Less morbidly. We got a couple of fighting game characters that have been announced for a couple of different games. Let's start with Smash Brothers, so we can connect it loosely with Mario and have that segue thing. Apparently, Mario got punked out in a trailer by some random blocks.
The most popular blocks on the planet.
Yep.
Yeah. So Steve and Alex from Minecraft, which doesn't actually mean anything to me because they're just...
I didn't know they had names.
Blocks. Yeah.
I knew he had a name.
I knew Steve. I didn't know about Alex.
Yeah.
It's kind of like when we say, why don't we put Fortnite characters into this, and it's like they have names but nobody knows them because who are they?
Yeah.
I feel like they should have put Fortnite characters instead of Minecraft, because I think that Minecraft is just kind of not as big as Fortnite, but it's not to say that Minecraft isn't big, and it's not a good decision. I think it's a good decision. I just think that Fortnite would have been a better decision.
What do you think have longer longevity?
Honestly, Minecraft probably has more longevity.
Yeah.
But
I think that's going to last longer, and this probably.
Let's not pretend that Fortnite is a flash in the pan.
No, not at all.
It's been going on for a pretty long time at this point.
The children who were playing Minecraft are adults now.
Yes, and they're playing Fortnite or
they're still playing Minecraft. And
you never really get over your first love, right?
No, you don't.
Yep. That's why we're over here still playing freaking Link to the Past.
Yeah,
exactly.
And Mario 1.
And Mario, we just got over a Mario 1 conversation.
Yeah, exactly. And like I find that it's interesting that because like when Theo was talking about the interests of the kids who grew up playing Minecraft are like they're gonna start getting to the video game industries,
and they're gonna hate themselves for it.
Well, some of them.
That's a whole other thing.
Yeah,
it's a whole other thing. But like, I'm very intrigued to see where that kind of creative energy can go in the output of creating more games. Because like Minecraft is definitely one of those things where it's like, okay, not even close for me, right? Steve is an amazing get for this.
Oh, Chris, did you mean go into the video game industry from an artistic standpoint, or just from a general standpoint?
General standpoint.
Oh, okay. They're gonna hate themselves.
Yeah.
I think the pick is incredible.
Yeah,
I could care less about it.
You could care less?
He's not selling me on getting this season pass. They've yet to. What they have shown so far, the two characters. I don't even remember who the first character they showed.
I was like, they had somebody initially.
Yeah, Midman.
Who?
From fucking Arms.
No, I didn't hear the name.
Midman.
Oh,
yeah.
Damn. I literally have not cared. I'm like, you guys need to actually release a real character right now.
But remember that Sakurai is not deciding any of these characters.
Yeah. I think he sold his soul to get Terry Bogard in this game.
Probably. He's like, let me get Terry in this thing, and then you can do whatever you want. He seemed so deflated from this stream. He was like, yeah, I mean, yeah, Steve is in it, man. We're going to cut this off in like 2 minutes. Yeah, whatever.
It was like the shortest one.
They released the 45-minute one today. Where he
Where he was here's
I didn't know that.
Here's some characters for Super Smash Brothers. You can also play other games.
And he also, what else did he He do. He also, I think you can build stages.
There's a stage builder now?
Minecraft, yeah. Well, I mean, there's been a stage builder.
Okay.
But there's in particular, a Minecraft stage builder. Like a special one, I think, specifically for Minecraft.
Well, isn't that neat?
Yes. You can customize your Minecraft stage, essentially. Because the creeper is in it. The creeper is, I think, part of Steve Super, actually.
So we need to know who's creeping.
Who's creeping, baby?
Who's creeping?
So, I honestly... This broke Twitter, didn't it?
Yes, it did.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Apparently.
I actually forgot the presentation was coming up, and then I looked over because I have Twitter open at the side of me, and I was like, "Oh, Twitter crashed. That's weird." And then found out later that like Steve just crashed Twitter. I was like, "Oh, all right,
that's so good."
Yeah, I heard that, and I was like, I can remember Twitter crashing literally every day. So like this didn't mean anything to me. Like, oh, we broke Twitter, but then what is you just told me, Theo? Like this Twitter hasn't actually broken in a while.
Yeah, there was a metric that came out that Twitter has been standing strong for a long time.
It's like, this is not the Twitter I remember. Twitter I remember you'd see fail whales all the time.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Just like, yeah, good old fail whale.
When does Steve launch? Did we get a date on that? I think it's
10th?
The 13th, actually. It looks like. Okay.
Yeah, relatively soon.
Oh, cool.
Minecraft has pretty good music.
Does it?
Yeah, apparently.
It does.
I've actually never heard anybody play Minecraft with its regular music.
Oh, their action music?
Yeah.
I've heard the soundtrack while studying before, and I was like, this is pretty all right.
I have to ask you something, Theo. Are you like descending into the pits of hell right now? Your screen is like really randomly red. Oh, it just stopped.
Oh,
it's crazy.
Really?
That wasn't.
Seemed normal to me.
That was fine.
Wow.
I don't know what's going on there, Dre.
It's cool.
Nope.
It is pretty late, so I don't know if your eyes are failing.
I have a normal computer.
Yeah, that's sorry, Dre. That's not going to show back on the playback, man.
Huh. I wish I took a screenshot because it was like really red and weird.
Oh, what happened? Is Satan behind me again?
I am taking many screenshots. I am taking about 30 screenshots per second.
What?
Not 60?
Not 60, no.
Garbage.
I see what you did there.
Do you have a macro for that or something? Like, what are you doing?
I'm recording a video, Theo.
Oh, over my head.
Yep.
So let's talk about Tekken 7 because we don't want to let that hang over Theo's head like the sword of Damocles. Season 4 trailer a little early.
Yes.
And Kunimitsu's coming back.
Which was like a big omission from Tekken 7, if you ask me.
I know the name. Who's that character
again?
The
one with the fox mask?
Fox mask ninja girl.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And this is her daughter. This isn't actually the original Kunimitsu. This is her daughter because the original Kunimitsu apparently. This is a young girl.
Can you say that again?
She was a blind ninja.
Oh, that's why she wore the mask.
Wearing a fox mask. Yeah. Exactly.
Mm.
And this is her daughter.
Who's not blind.
So.
Probably. Who's not blind?
No, she's not blind. She took her mask off. Yeah, so far so good.
Yeah.
So did they announce any other new mechanics for season 4 with this?
No.
Okay.
I think
there's a roadmap.
Yeah, they're looking to, of course, make new balance changes because some things need to be fixed from season 3, which almost single-handedly ruined what legitimacy that game had.
Is Bruce Leroy still busted?
The problem with Leroy is just he has good moves in general.
He's still top 5.
Yeah,
cool.
And they nerfed him 3 times, and he's still one of the best characters in the game.
It's because his kid is too good.
His kid is nuts. He's not going to be bad in this. Happen.
You know what? We said that about Sagat, but somehow they managed to make Sagat not good.
Well, they changed.
That was
They changed him in Street Fighter V.
He's a different character. So
also Fireball. Also
good.
Zoning in Street Fighter 5. Come on, what are you doing?
I mean,
they tried.
They changed the system, and that's what makes it not good.
I mean, Leroy. He's one of those characters that he will show up in the next Tekken game because he was too popular, like upon initial reaction, despite everyone's cringe over him being busted.
Yeah, great design, very poor execution in the character.
Yeah, people love the character for the design alone, and for that alone, he'll be
fantastic.
Back. So
yeah,
Leroy's fucking awesome.
I don't think you'll see Fakumram back again.
No,
that's a UFC dude.
That's
Marduk.
No, the big new UFC dude.
The big grotesque muscular guy.
He was like, all right, this is not what I signed up for.
Yeah, guys. And he just looks horrible.
Yeah,
and he doesn't look like he belongs in the game. His character model is weird. His proportions are unnatural looking.
I mean, has that been a problem before? Because they keep putting Jack in these games.
Jack is a robot.
Can't stand freaking Jack.
I hate Jack too. I hope he never comes back.
It literally makes me never want to look at a Tekken tournament because I know somebody will pick Jack.
Not
Jack
so
won
much
Evo
anymore.
1 year.
Now I'm happy if I see Jack because I'm like, oh, it's not another Leroy.
Or Jack is Jack has never skipped the game, right?
Nope.
Because he has to be like it'll be the 8th Jack.
One game.
Which one?
Tekken 4.
Oh, okay.
There was no Jack 4?
There's no Jack 4. Jack 4 show up in the beginning of Tekken 5.
Oh.
And dies.
And they blow Heihachi up, or allegedly. Well, they just sent Heihachi flying to God knows where.
What is Jack called in Tekken Tag?
He's Gunjack.
I see. Interesting.
It should be Tag Jack.
Well, there's Gunjack and then there's Prototype Jack. And I think Jack 2. I think there's 3 Jacks in that fucking game.
Great. It's a tag team game, so you should have 2 Jacks.
Yeah. Or Jack Kit.
God. That was horrible. You feel good about yourself?
Almost as good as Jack Off.
With the Thrustmaster?
Thrustmaster!
There it is.
I was like, Chris, put your Thrustmaster away.
No.
Why do you have Ellie?
Because it is Ellie.
Faye was last week.
It was last week, yeah.
Yeah, gotta have his supporting his co-star.
Exactly. I was just honestly like I've been on, and Theo and I will probably be recording a podcast about a similarly themed thing, not necessarily Xenogears soon. So a little tease in there.
Okay.
But yeah, no, I just felt like bringing Ellie out, man, because I actually hadn't opened her yet. So.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Every time I see Ellie, she just reminds me of that. The first time you fight her. No, is it the first time or the second time when you fight her at the mountain ridge?
I think that's the second. Because you fight the first time you fight hers, and then you don't actually fight her in the forest, do you?
No. I think she starts like she wants to shoot you, and then the dinosaur comes in. Faye just bodies that dinosaur.
Yeah, it's fucking awesome.
And she's got I'm not gonna do this.
Yeah, she's like, maybe not.
Second time she's roided up on the that games. Yeah, and then she just kept doing the butt needles. I just call it butt needles all the time. And she just, yeah.
You call them quills. That's like
just butt needles. I was like, yep, I will never get past this game. I had one save and I just kept dying.
Oh god.
Yeah. A hard fight.
Yeah, it's no joke. So yeah, so Tekken season. You think this is the last season? Because they're only doing one more character.
Pretty sure this is going to be the last season.
This feels like the last hurrah here.
Yeah, which means we're either getting Kiryu or Tifa or neither, and not both.
I'm going to go to neither.
Yeah, neither is the safe bet.
Neither is the safest bet, one would say. Because I can't think of any other returning characters at this point.
Tifa would be like the perfect character to put into Tekken. They already have a Final Fantasy representative.
Yeah,
I don't feel like they would double up on that.
No,
they ain't doing that.
People have been wanting Kiryu in the game for a while, though.
They could put a Kira in the game.
Oh my god!
Sorry, Chris.
I don't know. I think we're probably done with the guests. I don't think you I don't think it would add guests this late into the game's lifespan. I think they're done with that. It's like it's going to be all original or return.
I don't know.
Now.
Maybe there's some cross promotion with Virtua Fighter or some shit.
Yeah,
to be had.
That would be cool. But like, if this is the last, season for this game, I mean, it might not be. But I think if we see a guest character, we'll probably see more out of Tekken 7 than we thought there would have been, because I don't think they would get like a guest character only like to have that kind of lifespan be that low.
Mm.
So if we do see a guest, expect more Tekken 7.
Yeah.
More than likely, though, it'll probably be either another original character. Like, who else hasn't come back?
Did we talk about the Virtua Fighter thing last week?
We did. We mentioned it.
Okay, I can remember.
Virtua Fighter X Cross Esports, yeah.
God damn it.
Let me think. Tekken characters. Bruce is not there.
He's not. Josie's there, so there's no.
Represented by Josie.
Yeah, there's no reason for Bruce to be there. As much as I would love Bruce Irving to come back.
There's somebody named Wang.
Wang is dead.
Wang is dead. Okay, so no.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
That was a weird sentence.
Wang is dead.
Wang Jinrei is dead. The character is. He's true. He's like the oldest of them all.
Like,
Steve is in the game.
Steve Fox, of course. Yeah. Of course, he's in.
I don't think they can't make a Tekken without Steve Fox.
Steve Fox is in Tekken forever.
He's too cool.
He's amazing. He's one of the greatest boxing characters to ever be put in a fighting game. No, he will never leave that game.
What was the little dinosaur?
Gon?
Gon, yeah.
No, he's a licensed character. He'd be a guest character.
Oh, okay, I didn't know that. Okay,
yeah,
that was a Capcom fighting game, right?
A kangaroo.
No,
put the kangaroo back.
Roger. It could be Roger.
Mm-hmm.
Roger.
Mokujin.
Roger Jin. Mokujin. I hope not. Oh, is there a random character?
Mokujin is not in the game.
No.
I don't think either of those would generate enough interest.
No. Jinpachi.
I was thinking Jinpachi actually, because I think Jinpachi would be an amazing pick, especially if we got him in a more human form, like he is in Tekken Tag 2.
Okay.
What happens if they just make like another like Armor King type character, or it's just a palette swap version of a character? Because I feel like that's kind of what it's heading at. Armor Devil Jin.
Armor Devil Jin.
Well, they put JC in. They put Julia from Tekken Tag in there.
If that's the case, then you could put Bruce in the game, couldn't you?
That's true. That's true. I mean, like, Bruce could be in there theoretically.
Yeah.
Devil Bruce.
Armor Devil Bruce.
It's a Monster Hunter or something like that.
Oh, Christy.
Oh,
yeah.
Christy's
not all about Christy. Yeah.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Christy Montiero.
Isn't that the Eddie Gordo?
Yeah.
Copy.
Yeah.
Yes.
Michelle Chang.
Michelle's dead.
Michelle's dead. I didn't know that. Okay.
I'm not up to my stop anybody.
It's fair.
Look how many times these Mishimas have been dead.
Yeah.
Well, only Kazuya died actually.
Sure.
He never died.
Is he back?
Nah, I mean, he got shot in the head, but he didn't actually die.
Oh yeah, that's standard.
That's what happens.
Well, I mean, he turned into his devil form, so he didn't die. Look, man, I'm just telling the story here, okay? I'm not saying it made sense.
Are.
And Theo, you were mad at Akuma. Why?
I don't know. You know what made me realize I need to stop being mad about this? When I saw that, what cutscene is it? The opening cutscene for 6 when Jin is charged of the Mishima factory or the Mishima business. And he's just in that suit. And he destroyed the world. And I was like, all right, whatever, man.
I thought you were supposed to be a good guy.
What's happening? But he did it for a good reason. He killed billions of people. I was like, all right.
He killed millions to save billions.
Of course.
And now he's going to go kill Kazuya.
Sure. Now he has to kill his dad. Again.
Well, he didn't kill him. He beat his ass.
Age. Because,
Look, Tekken characters don't age. That's just how it goes now.
Heihachi ages.
That's it.
He aged in reverse.
Then he aged again.
And then he re-aged.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a weird storyline.
Forget it. I haven't even been paying attention. I don't know certain characters are dead. Like, who's dead? I don't
think
know.
anybody blames you for.
Well, I've been playing the series a lot longer than you.
Right.
I've just kept slightly better track of all of this.
Put Mokujin in Tekken. Sure. Let's go.
Let's go. Put that tree in Tekken.
It's more like the art posing thing, you know what I'm talking about, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Or a training dummy.
Yeah. His literal training dummy.
That's what he is.
Mm-hmm.
Came to life randomly.
Because Tekken.
Akuma's fine.
Yeah.
Yep.
Just fine.
Probably one of the most sensible things in all of Tekken story.
Yeah, like easily.
Considered, right?
I mean, okay. So if you really want to go in,
No, that's
the
not.
Tekken story.
No.
You really want to go in?
We gotta
really
go.
want to go in? Okay,
It's time
all
to
right.
go.
I could have
No.
gone in.
We don't
I know.
need to do that. Let's just
To remind you that
Tumblr, Reddit, Instagram, SoundCloud, iTunes, Spotify, whatever Google Play is now, YouTube.
YouTube Music.
We're randomly on Amazon Music now. They emailed me the other day and they were like, "Hey, you want to put your podcast on this?" I was like, "Sure."
Yes.
Nice.
Yeah, all right.
Okay.
Music, cool.
They emailed.
I told
emailed
Kayla and she was
you?
like, the 4205cast@gmail.com.
I didn't even get that email. Like,
I
you read that.
Yeah,
with
he
quickness.
read it and
Yeah.
deleted it. Jeez.
Kayla was like, "Oh, you don't want to, confirm with the guys?" I was like, "No,
No,
what?
that's a yes.
What are we gonna do? Say
No.
yes.
No, we don't want to be easily found.
That's why I'm at home, because I don't want to be found.
Oh.
I need to see
Oh
that
God.
email.
Yeah. And we're on Discord now, too. You can join us on
Yeah.
our Discord.
Mm-hmm. That link will be up soon.
Yeah.
You'll-
Wow, that was September 21st.
Are you looking at? You seeing the email right now?
Yeah.
All right.
Also,
Nice.
they also emailed us on August 10th, and
I
nobody.
didn't
Nobody
see that
responded.
one.
Mm-hmm.
They're
We should probably check the emails, guys.
No, I check it all the time. I just
Hey,
didn't see that
listen,
one.
I normally check the emails and clean out the inbox, but like,
I mean,
Yeah.
that clearly slipped past for
that's-
obvious reasons.
that stopped at August, at the beginning of August. That stopped.
They were like, "Guys, we need you on this platform." I was like, "Yeah, I know."
We need
I know.
us. We need it.
That's actually cool.
That's neat.
If it wasn't for the fact that there's like practically single-handedly destroying the world,
Yeah. Yeah.
We can't.
but
Get
hey,
into that. We can't get into that right now.
you know what? Our podcast is there, so it's awesome. At
It's
least
awesome.
they're single-handedly destroying the world, but you can listen to us.
While it all burns.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
You
Burn to
can-
the ground.
you can-
I can't do that.
Burn to the ground. Oh my God.
Don't forget, shout out for 200.
Mm-hmm.
You want to hear everything you want to tell us for our 200th episode. Doesn't matter what, say whatever you want.
Yep.
It's like you guys, even if it's you guys have sucked for 200 and you're going to suck for the next 200.
Works
Tell
for me.
us. Yeah. Tell us we've sucked for 200 episodes. We'll appreciate it. We'll like it.
Absolutely.
We'll ask you to dinner,
I spent my entire life sucking, so
and we'll pay for it.
What's
this
going on
point-
here?
I don't know. This self-deprecating stuff is really weird. All of a sudden,
is it weird?
Just a
No.
little bit, you know.
it's not. You're right.
At least you're not. At least you're not sucking with a Thrustmaster, Dre.
There it is. All right. That's a perfect note to end on. 4205
Yep.
off.